to begin with.
Recording in progress.
Is it warm enough? Or?
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Mr. Allen. This is Sean Doyle, Hamburg IDA.
Good morning.
Thank you for joining us. I'm here with some IDA board members, and our IDA attorney is on via Facebook or via Zoom.
Okay.
And, so what we will do is I'll introduce the project to the public hearing, and then feel free to talk about the company, what you do, and your expansion into Hamburg here. Okay, so it's 8:31. I would like to introduce this public hearing. This was posted in the Hamburg Sun. This is Monday, June 14th, 2021, 8:30 a.m. in person in Zoom meeting for a public hearing. Had no registrants other than the project operator via Zoom. There, Janet. Please take notice that the Town of Hamburg Industrial Development Agency will hold a public hearing to consider the following proposed financial assistance requested of the agency. Pursuant to Article 8 of the New York State General Municipal Law, a public hearing will be conducted electronically and in person as hereinafter described by the Town of Hamburg Industrial Development Agency. Said public hearing, given the ongoing COVID-19 public health crisis and related executive orders issued by Governor Andrew M. Cuomo, will now be conducted electronically and in person as hereinafter described. Carbon Activated Corporation, also known as the project, are requesting agency assistance in the form of lease. Excuse me for a minute. Lease with mortgage transaction for a total project amount not to exceed $5,750,000. The assistance contemplated by the agency will include mortgage tax abatement, sales tax exemption on any materials and/or equipment purchased for incorporation into the project and real property tax abatement in accordance with existing agency uniform tax exemption policy and guidelines as amended. Carbon Activated Lessee has entered into negotiations with officials from the Town of Hamburg Industrial Development Agency with respect to a lease, mortgage, or lease transaction for the purchase and renovation of approximately 74,000 square feet warehouse and distribution facility at 3830 Jeffrey Boulevard, Hamburg, New York, by the lessee as agent for the agency for lease back by the lessee to the agency. The project will allow the lessee to expand its operations and employment in the Town of Hamburg. The agency will present information relative to this project and application at the public hearing. Persons interested may attend and will be given an opportunity during the public hearing to make comments. Also, written comments may be submitted to the agency at or before the hearing. In accordance with Section 859A of the New York State General Municipal Law, a representative of the agency will present a copy of the company's project application, which is also available for viewing on the agency's website at www.hamburgida.com. Okay. At this time, I would like to open the public hearing. Mr. Allen, would you like to add any comments as to what you do locally and nationally or internationally as far as Carbon Activated Corporation and how this project will help you to expand and continue business?
Well, we are involved, as you know, in supply of activated carbon, but the major part of our business is actually the recycling of activated carbon. Activated carbon is used in a wide range of industries, including potable water treatment, food production, land remediation, and even used in your pill bottles at home, where you find those little sachets. A large part of our business, a large part of the growth has been in the recycling of activated carbon. So we deliver, let's say, 100 tons to a drinking water plant, say, in the town of Colony, which we're doing currently, down in New York State. Once that carbon has been in service for a few years, we take that back and we what we call reactivate it. We've extended this business significantly over the last 10 years. And the facility we have at Hoover Road is now really fully occupied by the reactivation recycling process. So we currently need additional space so that we can continue to expand what we call our virgin carbon business. Virgin carbon is activated carbon that's being produced directly from coal or coconut or sometimes wood, and is supplied to a customer directly, and it has never been used. So we call that virgin activated carbon. Currently at Hoover Road, we're having to store material outside because we don't have the space internally to be able to house virgin activated carbon and do all the carbon recycling that we need to do. Hence, that's why we've applied for additional building, as you know, through the application. The new building will initially be used to store just virgin activated carbon and allow us to continue to expand our reactivation business on Hoover Road. Looking forward another 5 years, we may want to expand the reactivation business also over onto the new building. The new building will help us to create additional jobs, of course, and that's the main thing for the city. And as you know, in the application, we've indicated that initially there'll be 19 to 20 new jobs at the new facility. Internationally, we do export from here into Canada. We do work within, I would say, an 800-mile radius of Buffalo. So we cover a number of states, but we also deliver into Canada.
Great, thank you. There is one member in the flesh from the public. Ma'am, do you have any questions, or would you like to introduce yourself?
Sure, I'm Katie Dugan. I'm with Echo Verde Organics, and I was just here really to learn a little more about the company.
Okay.
Just wanting to do.
Great, thank you. Do you have any comments or questions, further questions on the project?
No, I was curious about the feedstock they use, but he's kind of talked about that a little already. Okay,
thank you. Okay, there are some members here with the board. That is it for the public. Does the board have any questions on the project or need further information in advance of our meeting on Wednesday?
I would like to just clarify, now that they're looking at, how much are we getting in tax right now?
So the project or the parcel of land on at 3830 Jeffrey was owned by Norfolk Southern. So this was impacted by what's called, or was assessed at a rail ceiling valuation. And Jennifer,
yes.
Janet, you may know a little bit more about the valuations. It's confusing, but Norfolk essentially pays a pool of money based on the real estate in the town. Long story short, it's very little in taxes. The town payment last year, I have the bill, was $926.40. So essentially, the taxes are discounted greatly. They pay their, looks like they pay their, some essentially user fees for the water and for the road, or for the sewer. Thank you.
Water, sewer, street lighting.
That's it.
What's the net increase, though? I guess I didn't mean to interrupt you.
So the net increase of town tax
with incentive,
with an incentive, it would go from get back here. It was $926.40. The first town payment based on current tax rates would be $1,660.71. So.
And then at the end of the pilot, what would it be?
At the end of the pilot, the town taxes would be 30, as the pilot would, they'd be paying on full assessment. It would be $34,874.94 based on current rates again.
So I have a question for Mr. Allen. Are you currently using both buildings on Hoover Road, the one on the lake side and then the old Snyder Tank building over, that's adjacent to Route 5?
No, we only occupy the one that's adjacent to the lake.
Okay. I was
We
just-
we missed the opportunity to buy the one on the opposite side of Hoover Road.
Well, the building on Jeffrey Boulevard has been vacant or unused for a number of years. So this
Yeah.
puts us back
Yeah, this is-
into an active state, which is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, very
Mhm.
And the best part of this project is it's an expansion of business. They aren't leaving Hoover Road.
Nope.
They're expanding their operations to Jeffrey Boulevard. It makes perfect sense because it's easily accessible between the two. Just a hop on 179 and they're there.
That building was designed as an intermodal building, and you've got rail and trucking that can go in there. So
Mm-hmm.
hopefully it fits their needs.
Okay.
Just one more
Yes,
clarification.
sir.
How many jobs are full-time jobs?
This
are being
was
created?
12 full-time jobs and 7 part-time jobs. The average wage for full-time was $50,000.
Thank you.
Any other questions and comments for the first time? Questions or comments for the second time? And for the last time, any other questions or comments for Carbon Activated Corporation project and agency assistance from the town of Hamburg IDA? Okay, I will keep the public hearing open until our meeting on Wednesday. And Mr. Allen, that is just to receive any written comments, if we should receive any written comments from now until our regular meeting, which is scheduled for this Wednesday, June 16th at 7:30 a.m. In the Blaisdell Village Hall. And at that time, we do have on our agenda a resolution to present to the board regarding these benefits. So to review the benefits and then make a decision as to if they are approved or not to support Carbon Activated Corporation. So thank you for your time this morning.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right, have a good day, everyone. Thank you. I'm going to exit the Zoom. Thanks, Jennifer.